Hey, my name is Jasmine, and I'm a distributor for Jewel Premium Sanitary Napkins, also owner of the Jewel Generation. And I want to appreciate you, say I honor you for tuning in into this demonstration about these pads I'm talking about. These are the pads that have changed my life. I'm watching it change lives around the people, the women that I know, and I'm also watching the testimonies of other women that are being changed by our pads. So let's jump right on in. So what I'm holding in my hand is a jewel pad, and it's one of the 4 sizes that we actually do have. We offer panty liners, moderate, heavy, and super heavy. And this is our moderate flow. So this is for your average flow, nothing too light, but also nothing too heavy. All right. What I also want you to see is that when you pull this pad out of your purse or out of your book bag or your wristlet, whatever, you're going to find that our pads are going to always be completely sealed. All right, so there's absolutely nothing that can slip inside of this, helping to make sure that your pad truly does stay clean. When you open this pad up, you'll see that it's just your wrapper and your pads. You don't have to go through the million pieces of tape and the million pieces of paper. It's just your pad. And you can instantly feel just how soft this pad really is. People are wearing the pad. I'm wearing the pad and I'm saying, I can't even feel this pad. Okay? Because it just sits right all comfortably right on the inside of your garments. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up this glass here to about 50 milliliters. The reason why is because through all the research, there's been an average amount of 50 milliliters being secreted on the woman's period. Of course, if you're a heavy flow the way that I used to be, you would do more than that. And of course, if you're a light flow, your flow a little lighter than that. So we're going to pour to 50. Alright, I don't know if you can see it. So it's about 50. We're going to pour it over the pad. And listen, when I first saw this, I was blown away. Because I'm going to be honest, I used the pad because I heard about these benefits. But I used it before I even truly saw what it could offer me. So the reason why I had to get into this was because if you're like me, I already told you I used to flow really heavy. In addition to my heavy flow, my cramps were like on 1,000. I couldn't make it. I was codependent on painkillers. I'm talking about prescribed painkillers on top of the birth control that I was already prescribed to help with the cramps and to just help with the pain and just to even get through at least the first 2 days. So I really was in search of something that could help. And in my search, I was past these pads. It's like, try these out. These may help. When I tell you to this day, I have a refilled bottle of painkillers that I absolutely do not use. Not for my cycles anyway. Maybe for a toothache. I'm talking about I don't even touch them. They're just really sitting, collecting days up until its expiration date. I don't flow nearly as heavy as I used to, and neither as long as I used to. On top of all of that, there was always this self-conscious feeling of me being wet and just walking around just being uncomfortable. And it's just my belief that there is not a day that I should feel uncomfortable being who I am. Being a woman, I shouldn't feel uncomfortable. But with our jewel pads, I'm telling you, we are comfortable and we are dry. I'm telling you. Dry. Nothing. Alright? And this is the wrap I took off. But we're dry. So let's dig into why. Okay? So it was almost like a no-brainer for me. Okay? To have the option to not cramp as hard or at all, to be honest, to feel comfortable, to not walk around feeling like I just have, you know, one of the Great Lakes in my pants, but to feel comfortable with our top cotton blend layer, and then to feel dry. That was an absolute no-brainer for me, right? So this is why, okay? And I want y'all to see me take this off. This is called a graphene strip, and we're going to come right back to this. But I'm telling you, listen, when I found this out, I was so upset. So now what I want to do, I want to show you what our absorbency system looks like, right? So I'm going to take apart our absorbency system. And I want you to remember that 50 milliliters was already placed on this pad. Okay, that's the average. What I want to do, I want to double that, okay? I'm going to go from 50 to 100. Okay? And I'm going to pour this in the cup right over this absorbency system just to give you a feel of how this works. While you're watching this absorb in my hand, I want you to check out this graphene strip. And what I also want you to do is when you get done watching this video, before you go to bed, I want you to Google graphene. Graphene is a Nobel Prize winning material. Graphene has a ton load of benefits. Some of those benefits include increasing your metabolism, improving cramps. It's also balancing pH levels. Also, eliminating bacteria. Here is why that's important. Okay, when we talk about bacteria and how bacteria is related to your period, okay? So bacteria grows anywhere where it's hot, anywhere where air is trapped, and anywhere where there's liquid. Bacteria is sure to grow. Well, in conventional pads, you're not having air being able to flow through because everything's encased in plastic, okay? Everything's encased in plastic, okay? So no air is flowing. Also, because no air is flowing and because the absorbency systems are truly not absorbing anything, you're sitting on your fluid, okay? So that's sitting there. And it's sitting on top of the top layer that instead of being made from cotton, it's made from recycled material, bleached in chlorine with a host of other chemicals, okay? So all of that is coming back up through your system, sitting on one of the most sensitive parts of your body, your jewel, okay? So we have all of that going on. But with graphene, okay, graphene is going in, killing bacteria, pulling heat away from your core, okay, to try to help regulate that body temperature, because the average body temperature is 98.6, but on your cycle, you know, your body temperature kind of increases just a little bit. So we're going to help pull heat away from your body. Graphene, like I said, do the research, but graphene is what's changing lives. And in all of that, we talked about the absorbency system absorbing twice the amount. No liquid. And it's cool. It's absolutely cool. So again, a jewel pad is designed to keep you cool, dry, and comfortable. It's a win-win situation. And then when you talk about having a pad that is not involved with toxins and chemicals, it helps with your menstrual experience. We talked about how conventional pads don't have air that flow through it, okay? Our absorbency system, okay, is surrounded by microfiber, okay? There's little holes on the inside for air to flow in. Our top layer has holes so that air can flow through. Our bottom layer, okay, the last part of our pad, the part that sticks down in your garments, Okay? There are microfiber holes in there as well, so that air can flow through. And guess what? This is not a plastic. This is not your average plastics. This is a plant-based plastic. You see how easy this can tear? Okay? All of this can be easily degraded in nature. It's biodegradable. It's good for the environment. It's good for your health. I'm telling you, when I saw this, I didn't need not one more option. This was the option for me. And if you would like to make this the option for you, if you say that you've had enough, okay, of your toxic relationship with your menstrual products, I need you to head over to www.thejewelgeneration, okay, and be a part of the many women that have ended their toxic relationships and that are deciding that they want to treat their body with the best treatment it deserves, okay? Because you're a jewel with a jewel, and you deserve the best that there is to offer, okay? So hit me up if you have any questions. Have a great day.